Hello again, and welcome to the download. Again, we're going to have to stop meeting like this. And someday we will, but that day not today. So let's right to it. Nowshera, Pakistan, along the Afghanistan border to begin. Scenes of the aftermath of a riot here, I'll say. Hundreds of refugees displaced by the Taliban and living in tents, marching from one of their camps to demand more government help. The response, bullets and tear gas fired by police, and general chaos in the streets, at least for a time. At least one person was killed, although police denying responsibility. Across the globe to Central America now, Guatemala City, the scene, gunmen clearly assaulting a public bus in daylight. 2 people were killed in this attack, 7 others injured. And this is just part of a wave of shootings sweeping across the nation. 45 people killed in Guatemala City alone just this year. President Alvaro Caballeros calling the violence, quote, apocalyptic, blaming gangs and drugs for the escalating mayhem. Well, one government falls while another rises. Our next 2 items, conveniently linked, too. The fall, first, just days after Hungary's prime minister announcing his resignation, the Czech parliament holding a no-confidence vote in Prime Minister Mirek Topolanc's government. Doesn't look like it's going well either. Well, it didn't. The motion passing, leaving Mr. Topolanec largely without power to act. A new prime minister may be appointed very soon. And by the way, the loss coming at an embarrassing time for the Czech Republic, like there's ever a good time for a loss. The nation currently holds the EU presidency, making this the first time that position has been held by a country in which the parliament does not have faith in the government. Oops. Well, while a government falls in Prague, one rises in Tel Aviv. Israeli Labor Party members here queuing up, as much as that was a cue, to vote whether to join the incoming government of Benjamin Netanyahu and his Likud party. The results? A yes vote, giving Mr. Netanyahu's coalition government a bare majority and a new, more moderate partner. Well, the results hailed by some, but clearly not by all. Opponents of the move now threatening to bolt the Labor Party, potentially putting in jeopardy the new government's bare minimum majority. To be continued. Well, a very serious and somber download so far. And this last story dealing with the very serious and sober issues of domestic assaults, the legal system, and the first time we've ever used this slug for a story on the download. Hero Judge. Florida, our stop, the courtroom of Broward County Circuit Judge Ian Richards, who just pronounced sentence on this man, John Ricci, for domestic violence. Well, bad idea to uncuff him, apparently. He lunges at plaintiff Nicole Ward, sending the court into panic. And look who comes to her aid. Ta-da! It's Super Judge! Judge Richards immediately leaping over his desk to subdue Ricci, who was eventually hauled away. All in a day's work, I guess. Ricci now facing additional charges. No big surprise there. And Judge Richards, well, we expect to see him very soon on a new TV courtroom reality show. Just saying. That certainly would spice up Judge Judy. Well, let's wrap this up now while we can, and we hope to see you again tomorrow.